the Toronto Raptors come into town for this one. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight.
This is Kevin Durant.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Ibaka. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. The layup off target.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Now here's DeRozan. He dishes it to Valanciunas. And DeRozan, here we go. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. DeRozan's got the first points up on the board for Toronto.
DeMar DeRozan is starting to piece it together. I mean, we see him upping his scoring average. He's shooting it better. He's passing the ball with more confidence. He's becoming more efficient. You know, after a big extension from the Raptors, I think they've got to be pleased with this progress.
And guys, when you look at DeRozan, where can he take the next step?
Well, he has the physical tools to be an elite perimeter defender. He's made strides, definitely, but you know, he has the potential, I think, to be even better than what he is right now.
First free throw is good.
Derrick Rose, the 2011 MVP, but major injuries to his knees have cost him most of the last 2 seasons. Only time will tell if he's able to reclaim that elite status in the NBA.
Rose hits them both. And you recall Derrick Rose had some knee issues at Memphis as well.
Yeah, nothing nearly as serious as what he's encountered recently. But hey, he's only 26. Even if he doesn't win another MVP, I think he's still got a good chance to be an impact player, a high-level impact player, even an all-star going forward.
And here are the Knicks now after the Raptors pick up 2.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here is Lowry. Ibaka with a screen on Rose. Lowry dishes to Carroll. Outside Lowry. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rose passes to Carmelo. Teardrop shot, and the shot is good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Rose with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Now Lee inside. Some nice passing by New York here. Lock at 6. Pulls up. And again, it's New York.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A-game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Raptors trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Kyle Lowry, an unrestricted free agent this offseason. Last year playing really well in a contract year. Question is, can he maintain that level of play now with this new deal?
And Lowry, one of the more underrated players in the NBA, but he's also gotten into it with coaches in the past 2.
Yeah, you know, some locker room concerns, he can rub folks the wrong way, but I tend to always want to give the player the benefit of the doubt in this situation until you know for sure what the issues are. Nothing wrong with a little sandpaper coming from a player that's out there competing.
He's have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Out left to the wing. Back to Rose. Down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Rose has got 6 points.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
A career best performance from Kyle Lowry last season, posting best in scoring and assists. A lot of people felt like he was the player most egregiously overlooked when it came to the All-Star game.
And Lowry, arguably the Raptors' best player last season. Despite that, Steve, he was the subject of repeated trade rumors.
Well, it was such a curious situation for Toronto. On one hand, they were trying to rebuild at the beginning of the season, maybe get a top draft pick, and then all of a sudden they started playing well. In the end, no trade. Lowry becomes their best player, and then he leads them to a top 3 seed in the playoffs. So it's a strange season.
Cannot hit, and Toronto will come the other way. Here's DeRozan, and that misses. That would have put him up.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Anthony kicks to Rose. Anthony against Ibaka. They get the rebound. Out to Lee. Jacks up a 3. There's the bucket. Good. Lee's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Raptors trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Ibaka. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Toronto shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 6 points for DeMar DeRozan. Outside Rose. Rose sets the screen for Noah. Lee kicks to Anthony. From deep three-point range, Anthony missing again.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And that one's good.
It seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through, and that's not something they should get away from.
The problem for the Knicks last year is that they didn't really do any one thing in an outstanding way.
Well, a lot of people wondered how they missed the playoffs, but when you look at them and analyze them, they were really an average team.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Dishes to Ibaka. Outside for Lowry. And DeRozan. Here we go. Off target from the baseline.
Well, even with the weakness of the Eastern Conference last year, the Knicks unable to get into the postseason. It was a subpar year across the board. They're looking to bounce back now.
Now here's Rose. He's got 6. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Carroll. Pass to DeRozan. Lowry up top. He's covered by Rose. Valanciunas, good.
Well, when you look at most playoff teams, there's an established, clear identity of who they are and how they play and what they rely on night in and night out. The Knicks didn't have any of that.
So both teams making some changes here. To the left side wing. It's back to Jennings. A wide open look here for Holiday. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 3. Now the Raptors moving it up. Joseph leading the charge. Here's Patterson. No good from outside. New York's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. The feed to Jennings.
To convince him that they could win going forward in order for him to return.
Well, we now know that Carmelo Anthony was battling through a torn rotator cuff and a torn labrum in the 2013 playoffs. Surgery seemed likely, and he would have missed the start of last season, but instead he went for a combination of rest and rehab, and that did the trick, and he seemed really healthy all year.
Both free throws good from Anthony. And for Carmelo, free throws for the contact right there.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, he looked confident, didn't he? Stepping to the foul line and knocking down a couple.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lowry inside the line, and the rebound goes to the Knicks, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Caboclo, and that misses badly. Air ball. Jennings with the ball. Now the pass to O'Quinn. Lets the 3 fly, and that falls.
Got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys. Defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Derek, congratulations on a great win. What was the major thing that turned this deficit around for you guys?
Just playing defense. Our defense turned into offense, and it worked out for us tonight. We definitely don't want to be in that situation, but we just fall our way back into the game.
Derek, thank you. Usually it starts with the defense for this team, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.